Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Tati, aka Just Trucking It Tati, and today I'm coming to you guys with a new video, and it's kind of different. It's the no face, no case type of video, but it was actually requested, so it was a special request by someone on my channel, and I was so happy to make this because, as you guys know, I'm trying to drop different content for you guys and just be more consistent with my daily posting. So if at any point you have something that you want me to make a video about, and I definitely will. So you can leave in the comment with any suggestion or anything that you may want information on. If you want me to get some research done for you, I'm happy to do it. I'm a research nerd. Let's just say that from now. I actually enjoy doing research. So let me know and let's get into the video. So that person asked me to make a video in terms of how I studied or how I prepared to take my tanker test to get my endorsement. So what I'm gonna do, I'll just put everything in one. I'm gonna put the doubles and triples, the tankers, the hazmat, all of that, and I'll also look up the information for the TWIC card, just so you know the steps to do for getting your license, not your license, but your endorsement and studying. So let's start with the two first endorsement, which is the doubles and the tankers. I can drop hazmat, but I'll separate hazmat for one specific reason, and I'll show you why. So majority of us truckers, we pretty much know about this app, CDL Prep. This is what I used when I was actually in school to prepare for my general knowledge test, my air brake test, and things like that. So this, out of every single app, this is what I'll always recommend, CDL Prep. So I just pulled it up on my computer. Sorry about that. I just pulled it up on my computer so I can have you guys see what it looks like, and now I'm going to show you guys on the phone, right? So I hope you guys can see here. Oh, let's see, I gotta search for it. Oh, there it is. So I had it open already. Let me just see if I can get it a little bit more focused. There we go. So we're gonna open it. All right, so you see once it opens, it gives you the option of what you want to study for. General knowledge is selected right now. You have practice mode and exam mode. So I'm going to just select right here. Bear with me because I'm trying to get everything up so you can see it clearly. So general knowledge, combinations test, the air brakes test, the hazmat test. You even got the passenger, doubles and triples, tanks, and school bus. So it has pretty much everything that you possibly would need to get the CDL, or as an add-on after you get your CDL, or before if you want to take the test when you do your permit and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and select, let's select doubles and triples. All right, so whenever I start first with this app, what I do, I'll do an exam test, right? So exam mode, right? Hold on, let me see this. Okay, so this is a new little disclaimer. Okay, so continue exam. Yeah, don't track nothing. This is an old phone, so it doesn't even matter to me, but whatever. I never have them track anything on my phone, to be honest. Okay, so I'm in exam mode, and the reason why I do the exam mode first is because I want to see, without reading the book or reading anything up on the endorsement tankers or whatever it is, I want to see how much I could get right on my own, and then from there I'll pretty much know what's my level. So I'm not gonna go through the test because that's just gonna take up time, but let's see here, start exam, right? So the first question, which of these statements about the handling of doubles and triples is true? Clearly you're going to go through each option, select what you want to select to see what the answer is. So let's just do a test run just to guess it. I'm not even thinking, I'm just going to put something so you can see. Okay, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect to get that right. I just guessed that. I didn't even read the answer, so that's not even what I want. I want to get a wrong answer. So let's just see. Let's just pick anything. Oh gosh, y'all, I'm not even, okay. All right, let's turn this back on. Okay, come on, wrong answer. What the, you know what? Hold on. Y'all, okay, no. Wrong answer. Oh, you know what I forgot? The exam mode. Okay. Okay, I thought I was just too smart for my own good. Oh, candid camera. Okay, so the exam mode I forgot. It's gonna let me go through every single question, which is 6 out of 20. So I'm gonna go through everything basically. Blonde moment, y'all. Oh my God, Tatiana. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through everything. So I'll just do the whole test. Basically, let's just go through it. I'm not even gonna pay attention to anything. And the reason why I prefer CDL prep for everything, y'all, is because I've done all of the tests except for passenger and school bus. I was gonna do passenger, but I just left it alone. I was being too extra. So the reason why I prefer this app is because I am telling you every single question on this app is on the test. Every single one is on the test. Now, they might switch up the wording here and there, but I promise you, I did the testing from 2022, clearly to get the permit, to 2023 and 2024, right? So I did every single one of them within all those years, right? 3 years, right? And every single time, all of the questions are on the test. Okay, so one more to go. And it's just gonna give me my, okay, so see, oh, well, damn, a commercial. What the hell? Whatever. Okay, ad, I need you to get off. Okay, so let's close this. Okay, so I wanted to just do this and do a failing score because 35%, right? So at this point, the reason why I prefer to get a failing score is because you can go through every question and it tells you what you got wrong, what's the right answer, you know? I think, I'm trying to remember if this is the app. Okay, here we go. CY. So right down here where it says CY, it actually gives an explanation of why that's the right answer. And that's what I like, because through the explanation, you probably can find certain keywords that's going to make you remember certain thing, like a trigger word. So you can use that throughout the test. So that's the doubles and triples. Now, after I'm done with doing the exam mode, so you can go through every single question, see what you went wrong, why you had it wrong, what's the correct answer, and why it's the correct answer. So let me see if I can get out of this. 1 second, y'all. Okay, so let's go back to the main part. Okay, so after I do the exam mode, then I'll go through and I'll do the practice test and so forth, right? So through the practice test, you can go through everything. And what I'll do is I'll do practice tests until I feel comfortable. So I'll do it over and over and over again until I see that I'm able to get 100% score. I want 100. If it's not 100, then 90 something. But I prefer 100 because at that point, it lets me know that I'm at a very, very good level, an excellent level. So when I actually take the test, if I miss anything, it's probably going to be a small percentage wrong. So that's why I do it. And then what I do is the day I decide to take the test, maybe the night before, the day before, I'll do the exam. Then I'm going to start doing the exam mode. And on the exam, same thing. I want to make sure I get 100% or maybe 95%. The day of my test, I always do it once right before I'm about to go into the DMV to take my test, right? So that's my setup. That's how I do it. It could be different for you, but I'm not going to call myself a skilled tester, but I normally have certain strategies when I take my test. So it always works for me when I just follow that step. Now, let's go back. I don't have to go into too much. You guys pretty much see. I don't know what's this. Oh, let me get out of here. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so clearly we have doubles and triples, right? I'm not going to draw out this video. There's no reason to. So we can go and see tanks. It's going to be the same thing. You select tanks, practice mode, exam mode. You can test yourself over and over, obsess about it like I always do. Then let me show you another way I do my studying. So on here, this is only online. So you have the CDL Prep app you can download on your phone. Then you also have this right here, and I actually found out about this website in CDL school. My school actually recommended it to me as their number one thing to use. So this is, let's go here, CRIST-CDL.com. And again, a lot of truckers know about this as well. So CRIST-CDL.com. I'll make sure I put everything down as a little note when I drop the video. So with CRIST, let me see. I'm trying to remember. Yeah. So with CRIST, I'll go back. Let's see from the beginning. Okay. So with CRIST, it asks you basically to select your state. So I'm in Pennsylvania. And I'm just going to say, I'm not sure 100%, but I'm pretty sure they do it this way. So they can probably have it set up with the questions that's going to be specific to your state. I'm not sure if any of the other states are going to have a different type of testing, but you never know. So they ask you to select your state. Go ahead right here. I also use this for my permit as well, straight up to when I had to get my endorsement. So general knowledge, air brakes, same thing, combination, hazmat, tankers, doubles and triples, passenger, and school bus. So same thing like on CDL Prep. So at this point, you can select what's gonna be better for you, and possibly we like to have it easier, so we may more likely go to CDL Prep so we can use the app. So let's just see here. Same thing, practice test 1, same thing. Now, I use both of them because, again, this plus CDL Prep, all the questions are on the test. So I prefer to use both of them to see if there's any difference between questions on both platforms, right? So I'm not going to go through the whole process with this. It's the same thing like I just showed you on CDL Prep app. So I'm going to go to the last thing that I used to study. And this, a lot of people sleep on it, but I don't think you should. Especially for hazmat. This is the regular commercial driver license manual, the one you can pick up at the DMV, or you can go on the DMV website on your state to basically download the manual. Now this is really good, because the hazmat test, y'all, there was some stuff that was on CDL Prep app that was also on the test. It was on the test, right? But every now and then they sneak in a surprising question. And I'm telling you, a lot of it is in this manual, especially how do I put it? How the questions are asked, how they're written, basically. On the hazmat test, there's a lot of questions that they write or they put on there to set you up to get it wrong, right? So these are the three stuff that I use, the three things, or I should say 3 methods or that I use to basically study for my tests. So it's the same strategy. I'm obsessive when I'm studying, so I just go through all of them until I can get 100% or 95%. Now, we're going to get into hazmat specifically, and the only reason why I'm separating the hazmat is because of this. So a lot of people, I realize, because I'm in the trucking groups on Facebook, right? Let me get my little suitcase out of the scene, y'all. You know, I just came back from that trip. I ain't unpacked nothing, so I don't want y'all to think I'm messy. I'm on a break. Don't judge me. Anyways, a lot of truckers in the group, a lot of them took their hazmat test years ago. So there's been a lot of updates. So I always see questions about the new regulations for hazmat. So now with hazmat and the FMCSA, you're now required to take an online or in-class ELDT training course before you can even sit the hazmat test, right? So for me, I'm gonna go through what I went through for Pennsylvania specifically, because I can't speak on every single state. So I'm gonna advise you to check, Google, how do I get my hazmat license in Alabama, Florida, you understand what I'm saying? Every state, whatever state you're in, to see if there's anything different. So this one right here, eldt.com, it's the best one to get. It's $25 to take the test, the course, and there's a test at the end, of course. $25, you take that. The same time I finished and I passed the test, I went on the FMCSA website because they give you a code that you can use to check if FMCSA received your results to know that you can go to the DMV. Probably like 2 minutes after I passed the test and I got the clearance, I went on the website, FMCSA website, and I checked. And my information was there already that I passed the test. The next morning, I walked into the DMV. In Pennsylvania, specifically on the Philly side, we don't have to make appointments. We can just walk in. Therefore, if I fail the hazmat test today, I can go back and take it tomorrow. Whereas New Jersey, they have a big scheduling problem. You have to have an appointment to go take the test. That's why I love that part about being in Pennsylvania. I don't need any appointments. So if that's the same for you guys, then lucky you. So let's see here. I'm gonna pretend that I'm gonna sign up for the course. Bear with me. Let me see here. So we're gonna start the course. Of course, I'm not gonna go through everything because you need like certain information, and I would have to put personal information in. So ELDT theory course, entry level driver training course. Courses start at $25, and it's true, y'all, it's $25. Just to let you know, there's a lot of people who are on the come up. They're making a lot of money off of truckers, off of the schooling. I've seen classes for this that's like $200 something. Why? I'm not really sure why anyone would want to go into the classroom when you can do it online, but whatever, it's not my business. But $25, that's all it cost me. It's not a scam. It really works. They're legit. You can't really offer the testing unless you're accredited. Basically, you have to be a part of the FMCSA base to be able to have people take the test and have the information transferred to the FMCSA website. So they're legit. I can tell you that much. So let's see what I can go into here for you guys. Okay, courses starting at $25. ELDT.com, backed by Deep CLD, CDL industry roots and expert instructors. So I'm just reading everything right here. Not important. Let's start the course. And there's a trailer, so I probably could have showed that, but I know y'all are going to, oh, my information is here, so I don't even know. Let me see if I can come out of it. I wonder if I can create. All right, I'm going to see if I can create a dupe or something. No, I don't want to use that. All right, sign up. Okay, there we go. If it asked me for any, I don't remember what it asked me for, so I may not be able. So you know what? I'm going to use what I use for my like my social media stuff. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's email. Look at my ass. About to put the same. Ooh. I'm trying to see what's one of them old school emails. You know what? Let me use my my old store, online store information, because honestly, I don't use it anymore. I had to put that online store on pause when I became a truck driver. So let's just see here. Strong password. We can put that right now because I'm not going to use this again. Let's see. I'm trying to see how far I can go with this to just give you information. All right, so they sent the verification to my email. The email is legit, so I should be able to get it. I'm just checking for the email, y'all. Hopefully I can get it. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, now I see why. Ooh, Lord. Update email, thank you. I missed something. Because I'm like trying to look around the phone and type. So y'all just bear with me. I'm trying to do this video as quick, but you know I always make everything so long. All right. Ooh, my belly. I'm hungry. All right, let's see. Okay, they updated it. Let's see if I'm going to get the email. Oh, damn. I hope y'all not hearing my belly growl. If you are, at least you know I'm not a robot. Testing, I'm not a robot. I'm a real life girl. Well, geez. Oh, I'm trying to get the verification. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. And it popped up on my screen. There we go. All right, so there's the email and everything with the verification. So I'm gonna go ahead and verify email. And let's see how far we can get. All right, so email verified. This tab can, okay, so here we go. Let's see. Okay, so at least we have this much on here, y'all. So hope you can see. All right, so they basically are telling you what they offer. So you have the combination vehicle theory, the class B single vehicle, upgrade from class B to class A. So they also do that. Add endorsement only. So let's see here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down here. So if you see at the bottom right here, let's tilt over. Here we go. Let's see what it says. Additional learning material for a hazmat endorsement. So let's go ahead and select that. So I have to select add endorsement only and then the endorsement that I want, which is hazmat. All right, so here, clearly I can't go too much, right? Because I'm gonna have to put in all my information here, but this is just to show you guys the steps. So you're gonna go ahead, fill out all your information. You got to put your driver's license number in, all of that. What type? Class A. Clearly you want hazmat. Please don't select the passenger, because I think there's a section where they're gonna basically try to get you to add on passenger. So just remember throughout the course, just pay attention that you're only selecting hazmat, which passenger is gonna make it more expensive. So if you see your price go up, then you know you did something wrong. All right, so everything's right here. What type of work are you looking for? I think they put this in if they want to send you information about training and jobs and stuff like that. So just remember to pay attention in terms of what you're selecting on this. And then from there you finish. It basically brings you to the interface where you have the testing for passenger hazmat. You go through the training, and it is a serious training, guys. I'm sorry. You guys know I get tongue-tied. So the training is very serious. This is not something you want to take lightly. You need to read the information that they have they're providing on here, and you need to watch the video. Just be very attentive. So I actually I did this within a day and a half. I really could have done this in one day, but it was a lot of information to take in, to sit and read, and the videos, and you have to do a test. So you have to do a test to pass and move on to a different portion, right? Or a different part, I should say. But for those, they let you retake it, right? So you can kind of, how do I say, like a cheat code. You can kind of probably fail, go back, retake, but there's one part that you have to pass. I don't think you can go back. You have to pass that, and that's the final portion to go ahead and get everything approved and sent to FMCSA. Basically, they'll have a section that will tell you, like, you have to pay attention, make sure you're selecting the correct thing, because if you do, you'll have to, I think, either retake the course or something of that nature. So just pay attention to this whole process. But so far, this is the main website I've heard of, ELDT.com. It's affordable, $25. You can't beat that. They send your information right away to the FMCSA site, so you can go ahead and take your hazmat test. And then now I'll basically go in. So CDL prep again. Where's my phone? So once you're done with that, clearly, let's see here. Let me get out the email. You'll go back, and clearly I'll show you how the hazmat. So hazmat's right here, and then you can go into the practice mode and select everything on here. Animal and human foodstuff should not be loaded in the same vehicle with explosive, poisons, oxidizers. So you can go ahead and go through, see, 1 of 57, but it wasn't 57. If I recall, in Pennsylvania, I think it should all be the same way, right? It was 26 questions. I think it was 26 questions, and you had to get a certain amount. Let me Google and check that for you guys. Hold on. So let's see how many questions. are on the hazmat test. Okay, so there you go. It was 30 questions for the hazmat test, and I think you had to get 24 of them right. Let's be sure. Here you go. So it's 30 questions. You have to get 24, so an 80% passing score. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you no lie. So the test, right? Quick thing to remember. When I did the test, I passed exactly with 24. And let me tell you why I messed up on that test in terms of not failing, but I could have gotten less wrong. When you take the hazmat test or any one of your endorsement tests, big thing to remember. If there's any questions you're not sure of, please skip the question. Don't try to be a hero. Don't try to be a smart ass. Skip the questions and move on until you find the one that you're sure of, and then come back. Because I promise you, the way that test is set up, they have answers that's gonna trick you. And the questions are a little bit off, right? Especially when it comes to the placards. The placards, also, when you're talking about flammable, you have the 2.1, 2.2, you have different levels, right? So it's a lot to take in sometimes, and some of the answers are similar, only one word's probably different. So please skip the questions that you don't understand. And honestly, the questions that I got wrong, they were dumb. I was never supposed to get that wrong, but because I was in a hurry thinking that I got this, I had to slow down at one point when I realized I was getting close to how much you could get wrong. I had to take a deep breath, slow down, and just be calm. And when I got to that last question, y'all, and got that 24, God was on my side. God, the angels, everybody was on my side. So again, 30 questions, need to get 24 right, and then you're good to go. So after that, once I got my hazmat and I passed the test, the DMV basically gave me the steps to follow. I had to so in Pennsylvania, they don't do any fingerprinting at the DMV. They gave me let me look it up, the information for Identigo, where I had to go and I had to go online and try to get an appointment time. I'm gonna pull it up on the phone so you can see. Let me see if I can find the website. So I had to go to the Identigo location, and luckily for me, there was one maybe 10 minutes from my house. So I was able to do everything pretty quick. So once I went to the Identigo website, they basically had me schedule, make the whole appointment. I'm not going to go through everything here, but this is basically where I did my fingerprinting to get my background and all that stuff done, which also I think goes through TSA. So for me specifically, I know I would be cleared to get my my TSA clearance and hazmat with no problem, because the job that I had before, the company that I couldn't mention their name, again, high value cargo and also armored security, which means I was licensed to carry, right? So I'm only speaking on this because I couldn't before, but now I'm not with them, but I'm not going to mention the name. So I had to have TSA clearance, certain government clearance to get me into certain buildings. So therefore I was already on the list for TSA. So I got my stuff approved within some days. Now you have to go through that. If you're good with your background, you're going to get it back within some days, and that's it. Now let me see if I can go on the TWIC, and then I can wrap up this video for the TWIC card. So just Google, let me go back here. You can Google how to get your TWIC card. So let's see here, how to get your TWIC card. Okay, so get your TWIC card in 3 steps. Apply online, schedule an appointment, and bring the right documents. So that's what I did. I applied online first. Let me see if I can go to the TSA website. All right, so here we go, the TSA website, right? And let's see. All right, so apply online. So it's tsa.gov. Here we go. Same thing. So you basically fill out your information, you do the application, and what happened is that they're gonna give you they're gonna basically tell you that they received your information and tell you the time frame that you have to go get your fingerprinting done and get everything, all the information you need. So I went ahead, I selected an appointment date. I went to get my fingerprinting done, which was so easy. Sorry, y'all. Which was so easy. Same thing like when I had to get the hazmat done. So I went ahead, took my fingerprinting and everything. I took my picture. They gave me the case for the TWIC card. They basically, I paid, I think it was $120 or $150. Let's look it up so I don't give you wrong information. How much does the TWIC card cost? Okay, so let's see here. How much does the TWIC card cost? Okay, so it's $125.25, right? And I'm trying to remember, the fee for a new TWIC enrollment was yeah, okay, so only one fee. $125.25. So for the TWIC, I think the TWIC is valid for what, 8 years. Let me make sure I'm correct, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. It's valid for 8 years, if I recall. I'm gonna double check so I'm not lying to you guys. 8 years, but if I wanted a discount, so if you already have your hazmat, you get a discount which lowers it to $93 or $96. However, that discount takes off a year off your renewal. So instead of 8 years, I have to renew within 7 years just because I got that discount. I don't see why, but either way, I took the discount. So, you know, anything less is worth it to me. So that's what happened with that. Now with the hazmat and the TWIC card, if you don't know, you actually get a known traveler's number. Your hazmat number, your TWIC card number, that's a known traveler's number, meaning when you go to the airport, you can get approved for a TSA pre-check. You're automatically on or approved. You actually have TSA pre-check once you have your hazmat. A lot of people don't know that. So when you're buying your tickets online, there's a known travel section, known travel number section on there. I would look it up now, but that's too much. I'm making a long video at this point. So the known traveler number, that's your hazmat information or your TWIC card information. So that approves you for a TSA pre-check to just walk on through and be ahead of everybody. So that's a perk that actually comes with having your TWIC card and your hazmat. So let me just double check one thing and then I'm gonna wrap up this video. I don't wanna be too drawn out. Okay, so let's see, how long is a TWIC card valid for? Okay, so I'm trying to remember because I just said 8, right? But it's 5. Hold on. Let's see here. I'm trying to make sure I have the right information. I don't want to be giving out no wrong information. Let's see here. Anything now? Hold on. Okay, so here we go. Eligible TWIC card holders may apply for a TWIC and extend the validity of their TSA security threat assessment at any point during its 5 years. So okay, there we go. It's 5 years. So therefore I have to renew mine within 4 years. I don't know where the heck I got 8 from, but ooh, oh girl, I thought I'm special. Anyways, I'm special because I got it wrong. But 5 years, and then with the discount, it brings you down to 4 years. So basically that's the time frame before you have to renew. Let's see what else. TSA encourages TWIC card holders to apply for a new TWIC card at least 60 days prior to expiration to ensure timely delivery and or pickup of the new TWIC card. Okay, all right, so that's pretty much it, y'all. Hopefully this video helps you guys. In the comment, you can always ask any question you like. I'll definitely be happy to help. And anyone else who has any information that I didn't mention and want to share it, then definitely go ahead and do so. But again, just remember, CDL prep is your best friend. This right here. You don't have to use CRIST CDL if you don't want to, but me, I just like to exhaust all avenues to make sure I have a better chance at passing than failing, because I hate to fail. Man, I hate to fail. It bothers me. So that's what I use. And also the manual, the commercial driver's license manual, that's really good as well. If you're a person who don't want to have the phone in front of you or be on the computer, maybe having the actual booklet manual would be better because you can highlight certain stuff, you can make your notes, it may be better. So that's 3 options or 3 methods you can use to test. Then again, we have the eldt.com, $25. You take your course. Once you pass the course, you get clearance, you can go ahead and take your test. Without this, you can't take the test anymore. It's not like it used to be. You can't take the hazmat test anymore without getting cleared for this. Take your hazmat test, pass your hazmat test, then go do your fingerprinting. And then if you want to get the TWIC card, I chose to get the TWIC card because a lot of companies, even though you're not going to use the doubles, the tankers, all that, or TWIC, they love it when you have it just in case, right? So having it is better than not having it to me. It's like, to me, it puts you a step ahead. It's like how having no restrictions on your CDL license is better than having a restriction. I have a restriction, so at the end of the day, because I had a restriction, I made sure I got every single endorsement and also hazmat and TWIC because I didn't want the restriction to hinder me. I wanted something else to make me seem a little bit, put me one step ahead of the game as compared to another driver that doesn't have any endorsement, or the company has to wait for them to get the endorsement in order to hire them. So that's the information, y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and just finish this video right here. I apologize if I went too long. I'm trying to cut this down, but I'm gonna sign out and I'm gonna leave this here. Thank you so much for subscribing, watching, and supporting, and I'm signing out. No face, no case today, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye, y'all.